Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Freecoiner. I am back again, bringing you some articles that I found pretty interesting, actually. So I would like to start off before we get into this by saying some of the things that I may say in here in this video may seem as though I am giving you financial advice or investment advice. I'm not. Just my opinions, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, so this first article, Ripple tangled into another XRP securities lawsuit by Rosen Law Firm. Okay, so, I mean, this is not the first, of course. It's not the only one that is happening. But one thing about this company that I find very interesting, because, I mean, look, all of this right here, it's the same rhetoric. It's the same thing. They're just, putting together a lawsuit, all that. But check this out. Rosen Law Firm represents investors throughout the globe, concentrating its practice in securities class actions and shareholder derivatives, litigation. Rosen Law Firm was ranked number 1 by ISS Security Class Action Services for number 1 securities class action settlements in 2017. The firm has been ranked in the top 3 each year since 2013. So, in other words, they hunt class action lawsuits. That's what they do. I mean, the way I see them, they're just opportunists. I mean, really, what's better than to file a lawsuit against the most or at least one of the most popular cryptocurrencies on the market? I mean, if nothing else, it's going to put your name out there, and the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get more business. They know it's not a security, but them filing a lawsuit against XRP or Ripple is not going to hurt them whatsoever. It can only help them. So, we know it's not a security. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like I said, I just found this, pretty interesting. So anyway, let's move on. So one reason why we know XRP is what it is, it's a commodity. It's not a security, basically. Because Bittrex, which is located in the U.S. in Washington, and we all, most of you probably know what the Bittrex exchange is, but if you don't, they are a cryptocurrency exchange, and they're actually moving towards working with banks so you can buy and sell crypto using fiat. So you'll be able to, basically, it'll be set up kind of like Coinbase. The difference will be that Bittrex has far more coins that are associated, with it. So anyway, if you get a chance, check out this particular video and this tweet. I'll try to remember to put this in the description. But when the CEO of Bittrex is asked whether he thinks XRP is a security or not, he basically says that he doesn't want to speak about any one particular cryptocurrency, but as you can see here, his statement here, want to make sure coins traded on our platform are tokens or commodities. So that's it. This company knows that if they were to list a security, they would run into issues with the SEC. They're not trying to do that. I think it's just a game being played. They don't want to come right out and say that XRP is not a security. Why? Because there are a lot of major players who are looking to get into XRP as low as possible, because XRP is going to be ridiculously high. It's going to go up so much that they know or rather, they want to get in as low as possible to maximize their gains. They want to buy billions of coins. These guys who really have, millions of dollars to spend, they want to buy as many coins as possible because they know what's going to happen. And it's pretty evident at this point. I mean, it's getting a little long in the tooth with all this stuff, all these different companies or these law firms coming at XRP or Ripple, filing these lawsuits. It's just, it's just really getting old. So that being said, I mean, we know again that it's not a security. So just hold on. Don't sell. I know most of you that have listened to my videos, how I feel about it. Just don't sell. Whatever you do, keep your coins. Because as you can see, like here in this particular article, Ripple Price Analysis, they're doing the breakdown. Oh, by the way, the important part of this, as you can see here, what Bittrex is doing, they're adding a USD XRP pair. So you'll be able to buy XRP directly using fiat, and you'll be able to cash out of XRP directly into fiat. So that's very important because currently you can't do that with on Bittrex. So that's really a big deal. That's a really, really big deal. So anyway, let's move on to this next article. The price forecast for XRP. As you can see, I mean, we've all seen it's gone pretty low. It's in the 30s range, and it even hit, I believe, as low as 31 cents or 32 cents, depending on how many decimal points you go back. But I think, and I of course said this yesterday, and actually, Stuart, someone commented on the video. His name is Stuart, and man, he had some really good points, and I really like that. I mean, hey guys, just because I say something, it doesn't mean you got to agree with me, because I'm not a trader. I don't. That's not what I do. I'm in IT. I'm in. Actually, I am in cybersecurity, so that's what I do. This is not what I really do. It's just, being that I've been in the field in IT for like 20 years, I went through the whole the .com bubble and all of that stuff. I'm just saying what I feel, and again, I really, really feel as though this whole market is going to go down a bit more. That's just what I feel. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I just have this gut feeling that it's going to go a bit lower. I really feel like it's going to dip down into the 20 cent range, high 20 cent range. And again, I could be completely wrong. It's just I'm looking at a bunch of stuff that's going on, and the reason for the manipulation. I really feel like they're trying to get as many, they really want to shake as many people out before this thing goes up, because it's gonna go, XRP is going to go crazy. I'm going to share something with you. A friend of mine told me that he spoke with someone who was actually given, I think it was $1 million in XRP when it was like 45 cents or something. So roughly, somewhere around 500,000, more than 500,000 coins. This person actually was going to sell those coins to get that money, but they were told, don't do that. Keep those coins. And they were saying that XRP is going to be the premier coin. It's going to be like gold. Okay. And essentially, if you have XRP, I mean, everybody, in other words, everyone is going to want XRP, but they won't be able to necessarily get it. That's kind of what I took from it. But either way, XRP is going to be a very, very valuable coin, more so than Bitcoin. This is what I was told. Bitcoin is still going to be a store of, a way to store value, but XRP is, I mean, it's gonna outshine most everything. And I'm not saying that XRP's dollar value necessarily will be as high as Bitcoin. It may not be as high per coin, but if you look at the market cap for the coin, it's going to be higher than Bitcoin. So that is essentially, so I mean, we could be looking at a $5,000 XRP, or a $10,000 XRP, or whatever, whereas Bitcoin could be $50,000 or $60,000. But if you look at that, a $5,000 or $6,000 or $10,000 XRP, that would mean the market cap would be way beyond Bitcoin. And there are many ways that this can happen. I mean, many ways that XRP could reach that high level. It's because essentially, if a lot of coins are being used, banks. See, the thing is that people keep saying, well, banks don't have to hold on to it. Listen, banks are going to hold on to the coins. They're going to hold on to it. That's just, they're not going to take a chance on not having the ability to cross-border settle. They're not going to do that. So they are going to hold a number of coins. Each bank will hold different amounts depending on what their requirements are. They're going to hold coins. Not only banks. You're going to have people. You're going to have people with a lot of money having a lot of coins. You're going to have your Western Unions, your a lot of different entities that will hold XRP. So, maybe not Western Union right away, since they did what they did, but a lot of different companies, a lot of people, there are a lot of entities that will hold it. So again, just hold on to your coins. Don't let them, don't be afraid. I mean, it's going to be what it is. If it drops down lower, buy more, or just don't look at the market, because before you know it, we're going to be looking at a run up, and we don't know when that might happen. Like I said, though, before that happens, I really believe it's going to drop lower. It may not be into the 20-cent range. It may be right at it, but like I said, I really feel it's going to be down quite low, lower than what we're seeing right now. So anyway, I wanted to also say thank you guys for everything. I mean, thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes, the everything. I really appreciate that. I really want to do some special things on the channel. I don't want it to just be like this. I'll get bored with it being like this, but right now, because of the way things are, I feel like this is just a bit more, informative and relevant to what's going on. And, so for now it'll be like this, but it is going to change. That being said, again, I really appreciate you guys. Definitely, if you have not done so, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that little bell, comment. We'll see you next time. God bless.